know what? This might be a controversial opinion. I'm going to say Matt Donovan's number 2.
What?
I'm going to say Matt Donovan's number 2. And you know why Matt Donovan's number 2? Because that guy just does not die. And he manages to like keep his integrity and his human, like he keeps his human character throughout the entire show. And like,
Yeah.
we've seen all seasons of this
It's
show.
crazy.
Like that's very hard to do. I'm excited that this is your first podcast. This is a day of first podcast.
Yes, this is brand new for me. I love that. Thank you for inviting me, actually.
Oh my gosh, of course. Thank you for being on. What was going through your head as you were like preparing for this?
Honestly, I'm going to be very real with you right now.
Yeah.
The first thing that I was worried, like a little bit worried, was like my English, because I'm not used to this. And I'm Brazilian, like I was telling you. So I was like,
Yeah.
I mean, I can communicate, I know that, but still, it's like something that I was not that confident, because this is like a new thing. But yeah, that was what was going through my head, if I was gonna mess up my English when we were talking.
Oh my gosh. If you do, it's
Yeah,
fine. We're all friends here. No biggie. But yeah, I
yeah,
guess that may be a little intimidating, especially because it's like a long form conversation.
yeah, exactly. But also, I was like looking at your stuff online, and I was like, oh, she's cool, so I'll be fine.
Stop it.
Yeah,
I appreciate that. Thank you. So I know
yeah,
when we first started talking, how I discovered you was you popped up on my Instagram feed, and I'm not even sure which reels it was, but I'm like, oh my gosh, like this girl is really into the Vampire Diaries, like I am.
yes,
It's my favorite show, arguably. Um,
yeah.
and I'm like, oh, this is so interesting that you're the social media manager of
Yes. Home
why am I
sweet
blanking?
Salvatore.
Yes, Home
No
Sweet
worries.
Salvatore. Sorry. How can I
You're
forget
good.
that?
You're good.
So, talk to me a little
Oh.
bit about that and how you got connected with it.
Well, it's been a long journey, actually, because I started watching the show when I was 13 years old. So it's like I'm 25 now, 26 next month. But it's been a while that the show matters to me.
Yeah.
And I've always loved like the story and everything. And like as you grow up, you find new things that matter. And for me, like what keeps me connected is like the people that I meet, like in this universe,
Yeah.
like the actors and other fans too. Like this is the best part to me, is the community. And I've been lucky enough to know some of the artists for a while now, actually. And the way I got connected to Home Sweet Salvatore, it was actually through Cat Graham, who's Bunny on
Yes.
Vampire Diaries.
Yes.
Yes, yes. So when Home Sweet Salvatore was opening, I had just moved here, so I didn't know a lot about like anything here.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, but then I saw them online and I followed them, and that was our first like interaction, kind of. But like the same year that they were opening, it was the same year that I started my page, like that page that you follow, the Bruna Diaries.
Yes.
Yes, so it was like brand new for me. Oh, they announced that they were gonna do like an event with Cat on the Airbnb. And so I was like, huh, this looks like an opportunity, maybe.
Yeah.
And because I kind of knew Kat, and I knew that she would trust me to work on the event. So I messaged them at, I wouldn't message Kat about that because like she's got a lot of things to deal with, so I didn't want
Right.
to bother her. So I messaged directly to Home Sweet Salvatore. I was like, hi, I'm just starting. I know that you don't know me. Nobody does. But
I love
but I've
that.
been,
Nobody does.
yeah. I mean, let's be real. Yeah. but like I've been supporting Kat for a while now, and I would love to work with you and with her in this event, and if you would have me. And then I said something like, I know that you don't know me, so you don't have so you have no reason to trust me, but Kat knows me, so maybe ask her about me. And yeah.
I love that.
No,
Using Cat Graham as a reference. Like, what? That's incredible.
yeah, I've been supporting her for a while now, and we met when I was 15 years old, so she knows me, you know.
That's how did you meet
So
her?
we met at a convention actually. She went
Okay.
to a convention in Brazil when I was 15, and I found a way to go to that. And yeah, we met, we connected, and it was one of those things like, I don't know, the energy, our energy just like matches, you
Yeah.
know, like yeah, we were in sync. And then she does a really great job at like connecting with people all around. Like
She seems very
she
warm. Like she seems like a very
yeah,
warm,
she
inviting,
is.
like
Yes, she is.
I get that sense. Like, and again, I've never met her. I've only seen like videos of her online, of
Yeah,
course, but I get
yeah.
that
But
impression.
that's a good way to describe it. Yeah, she's very like open to connect. That's what I was trying to say. Like,
Okay. Yeah.
yeah, I got there.
Hey, you killed
But
it. You killed it.
I appreciate you. But yeah, she's very open to connect, you know. And after we met in person, we kept in touch like online through like many years. Like she was always like replying and through Twitter at the time. And we even had like some Zoom meetings like years later, and we found a way to keep in touch, you know.
Yeah.
And yeah, like now we've it's been what 11 years now, but that's why I trusted her. Like I knew that she knew me and
Right.
that she appreciates the journey too, you know. So that's why I
Absolutely.
was like, ask her because what could be better than her reference?
Absolutely. I mean, that's like the rock star reference. Like, if you have Cat Graham on your side, like, that's all you need. Like, I'm sure Home Sweet Salvatore
Yeah,
loved that.
yeah. I mean, I'm her ride or die, and she's the same way for me. Like it's, yeah, I love her.
Oh,
And like after that, they were like, okay, we asked her, and she said, you're on board. That was it. And then I went to the event, and I worked like the media of the event,
uh huh.
and that was it for a while. But after the event, I was like, hey, you know, if you want me to keep doing this, I could. And they're like, okay, you know. And I mean, the girls from Home Sweet Salvatore, they are amazing, and we clicked really fast too, you know.
Yeah.
And yeah, that was very like a natural course after the event. And yeah, very happy to be working with them.
That's incredible. And I do feel like there is such a community within people that watch the Vampire Diaries and that like
Yes,
love it. Like it does feel like you're all, I don't know, it's almost like a family atmosphere is what it
yes.
feels like. I went to a convention, it's been like years ago now, but I very much got that sense when I was there that that was,
Yeah,
just the energy, and it's beautiful too for you being new to the US and trying to get to know people. Like it's a great way to
yeah.
get connected.
That is a great way. Yes. It was like it's the major icebreaker, you know,
Yeah.
let's put it that way. Like um you come to a new place trying to find community, and there's like a big community out there like, okay, come in. So yeah, it's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Have
Yeah.
you
And,
been to Oh, so sorry.
no, go ahead. Go ahead.
Have you been to where they filmed in Georgia?
Yes, the Home Sweet Salvatore is actually there. It's
Yeah.
in like Mystic Falls. It's in Covington, Georgia. Yes, it's magical. Like, have you been there?
No,
Have you
it's
been
on
there?
my like I need to go soon. It's my pilgrimage like trip.
You
I'm like
have
I
to.
have to go see it. It's going to be a
You have
religious
to.
experience for me.
Yes, for sure. It's really magical for people who like the show. Like, I've been to other places like filming locations for other things, but
Yeah.
nothing hits as that place. Like that place hits differently for sure. Like because there's so many things from the show like in one place, you know, and
Yeah.
like for instance, you have the town square, and around the town square you have a lot of business who are like all selling things for like the show. Like they get into the energy of Vampire Diaries. Like all around, there's like you go into a coffee shop, and the name of the drinks are like Stefan whatever or this Salvatore whatever, So it's all very like in theme. So I love that. And you have to go to Home Sweet Salvatore. It's a really, really cool place for fans too. It's like all like everything you see in there has a meaning. Like it was either in the show or it's about the show. Like we have real props there too. So it's
Ooh.
really cool. Yeah.
What's your favorite prop that Home Sweet Salvatore has?
Oh, that's a tough one.
You
I
marinate on that for a
guess.
second. I'm going to pull up because you actually did this today on your story. And I want to bring this up as part of the interview. You posted some of like your
Okay.
favorites from the show.
Oh,
So we do
yes,
need to
yes.
dive into that as well.
I think my favorite prop is they have like Miss Scuttles. It's the teddy bear from the prison world. I don't know if you remember
Yes.
that.
Yes, of
There's a whole
course.
thing about it. Yeah. So we have that teddy bear, like the original one. So that's pretty cool.
Oh, that's awesome. I mean,
Yeah.
this is so embarrassing, but I'll share this on the podcast because I'm such a fan. It's my comfort show. I've seen it through like a million. I feel like it's a million times. It's an embarrassing number of times that I've seen it. So like
I love
I
that.
watch it. I just watch it on repeat. It's just always my go-to. So
Yeah.
I know the bear pretty well.
I definitely I definitely relate to that. Yeah. I'm the queen of like finishing and starting like not only the Vampire Diaries, but like there's a few shows that I do that, like Friends. I have like the lines memorized. It's crazy. But yeah, I hear you.
That's wild. Yeah, there's just like those
Yeah.
few shows that I feel like you really resonate with. And for some reason, for
Yeah.
me, it's just always been Vampire Diaries. I don't know if it was because like I was a teenager when the show was being made. So like,
Yeah.
like I was able to like kind of see it as it was like happening
Yeah.
or like the fashion. Like I love the
Yeah.
fashion in like the first few seasons. That's like my favorite.
Oh yeah. The first three seasons for me are like the best of television.
It is. It's so
I
good.
agree. It's so good.
So good. Okay. I'm going to ask you about this before I ask another question because I feel like
Okay.
we're going to take a lot of left turns, I feel like. And
Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
just really happy that you're as enthusiastic about this as I am and we can have this
I am.
discussion.
Yeah.
Okay. So you asked about top threes on your
Yes.
story. So I wanted to let the
Yeah.
listeners know. And the top three was the top three Vampire Diaries episodes. So I guess this is getting a little niche if you really like the show. And
Yeah.
number one was Graduation.
Yes.
Number two was The Masquerade, which is a
Yes.
classic scene. And three is
Yeah.
Founders Day, which Founders Day is probably my favorite.
You really? Oh,
I
cool.
really, I really like Founders Day because if I'm remembering correctly, is Founders Day where they had, I think that's where Elena and Damon first like had that dance together. Is that the right? Am I remembering this correctly?
Oh, no, actually, Founders Day is the episode where the vampire from the tomb are like on the loose, and
Yes.
there's gonna be a big attack on the town square, and
Oh,
they're like trying to manage that, and Bonnie actually screws them over, and she doesn't disconnect the thing, and the thing affects like Damon and Stefan and everyone, and Damon is like brought to the thing on fire, and Stefan has to save him. You
yes. They're in
remember
the
that?
basement. Yes.
Yes, the
Oh,
basement, yes.
how dare I? I'm such a bad fan. How could I mess that up?
No, but the one that you're mentioning, I love that one too. It was like the top three was really hard to choose, but that dance, the Damon and Elena iconic dance, it's wow. Yeah. It's one of my favorites too, for sure. I
It
don't
is.
remember the name of that episode though.
I don't either. And I
It's
don't
the
know.
Miss Mystic Falls
It is. It is Miss
thing
Mystic
happening.
Falls. Yes.
Yeah, yeah, yes. I do love that one too.
So, strike for me as a Vampire Diaries fan, but I feel like all three of these, like the Masquerade too, Did you read the book I Was Feeling Epic?
Yes, I did. It's so good.
When she talks about that episode and like how they had all these like extras and the filming behind it, and I was just geeking out. I was like, this
Yeah.
is incredible. And if the listeners aren't familiar, the book is I Was Feeling Epic, and it's by Samantha Highfill, I'm sorry.
Pretty good. Yeah. You've got like all the behind the scenes there. Like she was able to reach like everyone. It's crazy to interview
Yeah.
them and use it in the book. So it's a pretty good book. Yeah.
I highly recommend it. If you're a Vampire Diaries fan, you definitely have to read
Yes.
it.
Yeah,
Oh,
for sure.
okay. So I feel like this might be a little scandalous. This is your top 3 Vampire Diaries characters.
Oh yeah, that was hard.
This one is scandalous, okay? I love that
Okay.
so Bonnie's number 1, which makes sense. Like if you are close with Kat, like that makes a lot of sense. So we love
Yeah.
that. We love that. But number
Okay, yeah.
2 is Elijah Michelson.
Oh my God, how could you not?
And number 3 is Rebecca Michelson. So you picked 2 originals. Talk to me about it.
Yes, yes, two Michelsons. Well, that was really hard,
Yeah.
to be honest. And I think, like, I I really think that my personal feelings towards the real people, the real artists behind the characters, kind of make me lean towards the characters too.
Gotcha.
You know,
Yeah.
there's a little bit of that,
Yeah.
but it's just a little bit.
Okay. Okay.
I do love the characters too. Like Bonnie, like even though I have this relationship with Kat and she's my girl, like I really love the character because I relate to her in some ways, you know. I think I love a good like female powerful character, you know?
Yeah.
Like I really love that. And Bonnie is clearly like super powerful and super badass. So is
Yes.
Rebecca, which is why I chose them. And but how I relate to Bonnie too is like she always had that like thing of putting people in front of her. And I feel like I've done that a lot too.
Yeah.
And by the end she's trying to like change that and change like that about herself and trying to prioritize herself and all of that. And I relate to that journey. And so I like the character and I like the like how she evolved
Mm-hmm.
in the show. And then Elijah, I mean, I just love him. You know, I really, yeah,
Yeah.
I've loved him since the beginning. I love the way, you know, the suits, come on,
I
you
mean, the
know?
suits are great. Yes, you are correct. The
Yeah,
suits are just top notch.
yeah. And I love the way that he tries to be good, even though he's not in a way, you
Right.
know, like he's a vampire and he's flawed and he has done some pretty bad things, but I love that he has a moral code that he tries to like maintain, even
Yeah.
though he doesn't always do. But I appreciate that about the character, and I appreciate like his humanity in that sense that he really
Yeah.
tries, you know, and I like that about him and how much like he loves family and the loyalty and all that. So that's why I chose Elijah. And I love Daniel Gillies
Okay.
so much. So there's that.
Is he as great in person as he is on the show?
Oh, oh, he is. He is.
Yeah.
He's very different from his character. He's like the complete opposite. He will say this. He hates suits. He hates like the elegant stuff, you know. So
Yeah.
he's pretty like down to earth, and he's gonna be like fuck you all the time. You know, he's very different from Elijah in that sense, in the way he
Yeah.
talks and everything. But he's like one of the funniest people ever. If you appreciate a humor that it's not always like he will say fuck you to your face, but he's like joking. So if you
Yeah.
don't,
Yeah.
you know, if you're sensitive, you might not appreciate that kind of humor, but I
Right.
am here for it, you know?
Same.
Yeah.
We're a fan of that here at the podcast.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah. Yeah. And then Rebecca is again the powerful female character, you know? And I think not only on Vampire Diaries, but like m most of all on the originals, like the way her character evolved in the other show. It's the like I didn't love her at first at Vampire Diaries, is what I mean. But
Yeah.
like getting to really know her, especially on the originals, is what made me connect with the character, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think she deserved better. Like she suffered a lot and she remained like um what's the word for it? Like her family put her through a lot and she still managed to, come out the other side and she didn't lose that loyalty and all. And I just like the character too. But what are your top like what's your top three?
Ooh. Ooh. I okay. I I needed to prepare for this. So I would say my top three. Caroline, I think, is my top. I just think
Yeah.
she's such a pivotal character. Again, I feel like another like strong like female lead. And I
Yes.
love how her character evolves throughout the show
Yes.
and that she is a better vampire than she feels like she like kind of
Yes.
grows into herself more as a vampire than a person. And I thought that was a very like interesting way to develop her character because in the books it's not like that. In the
Yeah.
books, I was not a fan of her character.
Yeah. It's very different. Yeah.
So I would say that the Caroline's definitely my number one. Ooh, who are my runners up? This is tough.
It's hard. See?
It is. It's very hard because like I'm trying to think of like all the characters. You know what? This might be a controversial opinion. I'm going to say Matt Donovan's number two.
What?
I'm going to say Matt Donovan's number two. And you know why Matt Donovan's number two? Because that guy just does not die. And he manages to like keep his integrity and his human, like he keeps his human character throughout the entire show. And like
Yeah.
we've seen all seasons of this
It's
show.
crazy.
Like that's very hard to do.
Yeah.
So
It's a
might
hard
be a
thing to do.
scandalous selection.
I think will be.
Like-
People will be like, what?
I know. And I think because too,
I
like
love
people
this.
online give him such shade for like living for so long.
Yeah, I don't appreciate the hate that he gets. I don't understand the hate. No, yeah.
I don't either.
I mean, he's not my top two.
I'm probably going to go home and regret it. But you know what? That's what I feel in the moment, and I'm going to go with it.
I like it.
Thank you. Thank you. And then number three, I feel like I'm being very like generic and basic. I feel like it would depend on the day, but I really fluctuate between Damon and Stefan, I'd say for number three. Like I'm really sticking with like the
I
core
hear you.
group, I
Yeah.
feel like in my top three. But
Okay.
in the books, I really liked Stefan's character.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
yeah.
I feel like some of that does shine through in like the show, but there's something about Damon. Like I go back and forth because as you go through like the seasons, I'm like, oh, like I'm really like feeling Stefan at this moment. And then I'm like, oh, I'm kind of feeling Damon at this moment. And like it's just like their
Yeah.
character and like what's going on and the development.
Yeah.
And especially like when Stefan's the Ripper, of course,
Yeah.
we're all like, oh, not your best
Yeah.
look, buddy. Not your best look.
Not really. Yeah. I hear you. Yeah. And I agree. Like, even like not only about Stefan or Damon, but like the main thing that everyone talks about, if you like Delena or Stelena,
Yes. Yes.
for me, like some people are like die hard each side.
Yeah.
I'm like, I've liked both couples like at different times. I feel like I'm leaning more towards Delena, but I can see the Stelena appeal. Like
Yeah.
it depends on the timeline. Yeah, so I agree with you on that. Yeah.
I agree. I completely agree. Like, I don't know if I'm like really diehard either way because I feel like you said, like in the show, like it makes sense for Elena to be with Stefan at the beginning. And then I feel like as the
Yeah.
show progresses, like it makes sense for her to be with Damon.
Yeah.
I think the relationship for me between Stefan and Caroline's, I go back and forth. I'm like, is it weird? Do I like it? I kind of like it. I don't know. Like
Yeah.
towards the end of the show, like I was very back and forth about
Yeah.
how I felt.
I agree with you. I feel like I don't have an official opinion on that.
Yeah.
Like when people are like hating on them, I'm like, but I can see why they would work,
Yes.
but like I don't love them too, So I'm like,
Right.
I mean, I feel like it happens in life. Sometimes you're friends for a while and then, you just something clicks and that's possible. And I can I can see like how like they were very close, so I can see how they would turn that into a romantic thing. But
Yeah.
it's weird because Caroline and Elena were best friends. Like it's not like they just know each other, They were best friends.
Yes.
So that's the weird thing for me. Like the fact that Caroline would like be a diehard Elena fan, She would be like, "Are you crazy? Why are you going to Damon? You should be with Stefan." And
Yeah.
so that's the thing that for me it's kind of weird, but yeah.
So, yeah. So, like, there's two things to this. I think for me personally, one, I would have loved to seen Caroline and Klaus together at the end.
Oh my God, yes. I agree. Yeah.
I think that build up is so good. And like the iconic
Yeah.
line where Klaus is like, I intend to be your last love. Like that
Oh
to
my
me,
God.
I'm like, that's the perfect love story. It's
Yes.
perfect.
Yes.
So I
I
feel like
agree.
kind of a way about it. How do you feel
Yeah.
about that?
Girl, I totally agree with you. Like I I think Klaus and Caroline are like my like the couple that I love the most on the show, to be honest. Like
Yeah.
even more than Damon, Elena, or Stefan, whatever. Like Klaus and Caroline for me, it's like up here. And the line that you just said, it's one of the reasons why my first episode was graduation, because that's when it happens. It's that line. It's she's graduating and he comes back and he's like professing his love and telling her that
Oh,
he's gonna wait. It's
oh,
perfect.
he's just so
Yeah.
romantic. I love it.
I love it. And I love how like he's like on Vampire Diaries he's supposed to be like the bad guy and
Yeah.
he doesn't care about anything or anyone and he's gonna kill everyone. And then Caroline walks in and he's like, okay,
Yeah. He's like, forget
I'm
it.
not gonna kill you. I'm not gonna kill. So I just love how he's like he changes completely just by her walking in. So I love that. I love it, that dynamic of the villain who like has a soft spot for someone. So I think it's cute.
I agree.
Yeah.
And I feel like she bamboozled him so many times, but he was still like
Yes.
obsessed with her. And we love that type of love?
Yes. Yes.
It's so good. Something else you
I
just
agree.
said earlier too that I want to like go back on. So like for me, and I'm sure like other people that have a healthy obsession with this show, um, when you go through
I
the
love that.
show, yeah, I had to say healthy. Um,
Healthy.
when
Yes.
you go through the show and you like watch the entire thing, it's like I forget like all the relationships and like this person slept with that person and then you like watch it back and you're like, wait, they've all basically been in like one orgy together.
Yes. That's very true. Yeah.
I'm just like, what? And I feel like, like if you're a fan of the show, like I can't be the only one that's like, listen, there's been some interesting matchups here.
Yes.
What's the weirdest one for you? Like, what's the weirdest like couple matchup that you're just like, why did we do this?
I think one that I didn't love, but like, why not, was like Damon and Rebecca. It was so random to me. I was like,
Right.
what?
Yeah.
But okay,
Yeah. I
you
completely
know,
forgot about that. That's like one of the ones you
right?
forget about until you watch it and you're like, why did we do this?
Yes, exactly. It's like they're killing each other in the previous episode, and now, okay, let's sleep together. But
Uh huh.
yeah, you know,
Yep. Sure. It's the Vampire Diaries. Why not?
yeah, why not? What about you? Is there anything that pops?
I think I have very strong opinions about Caroline. I'm realizing as like we're talking about this. Um, the Alaric I know they were never like officially like a couple, but like
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Caroline Alaric dynamic,
I
I
hated that
bleh.
so much. Yes, yes. I completely agree. No,
I
we could have erased that, in my opinion. Like, terrible, terrible, terrible.
it was weird. It
It
felt
was
a little
weird.
creepy for me. I'm not gonna lie.
Yes, 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 I agree. No, yeah,
It's yeah, not great.
I agree.
How do you feel about the ending of the show?
I've seen a lot of people like complain about the ending, but personally, I liked it. Like, the main, like, the main idea of everyone finding peace,
Yeah,
I really liked it because I'm a sucker for like the nostalgia of things. So I loved that they found a way to like bring the old people back. Like, um they showed like Caroline was doing her thing. She didn't die. She was doing her thing.
yeah,
But there's a scene with her mom. They brought the character back for like a quick scene there. So I really liked what they did with the emotion of it.
yeah.
It made me cry the entire episode. And I like when they find a way to make you like go back to the beginning in some ways.
Yeah.
So I liked it. And I hated what they did with Bonnie. I hated her
Same.
ending. Like,
Same.
what the fuck?
Why did Enzo have to die? I don't understand.
Yes, there is absolutely no reason why that had to happen. Like,
No.
it didn't add to the story at all.
No.
Yeah, we'll never understand that. So I think that's the one thing that I hated.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. But the rest, I actually liked it. I liked the way they brought Elena back. Have you seen people complaining about the reunion between Damon and Elena?
Okay.
The way that he reacted. Aside from that, I loved the way, like, I love the way that they brought Nina back. Of course, I mean, she had to be there. And yeah, I liked it. What
There's
about you?
I completely agree. I don't agree with the Enzo thing. Like I really feel like he and Bonnie should have like just skipped off into the sunset at the end. Like
Yes.
I didn't realize there was like a whole lore behind this until like I read the book. I was feeling epic, and once I really like sat and thought about it, I'm like, yeah, her character kind of was done a little dirty. And
Yes.
it really brought some attention because I felt it, of course, at the end. I'm like, why did it have to end this way? Like, I feel like she, of everybody, because she sacrificed so much throughout the show, should get the happy ending
Yes.
she deserves. So I was a little
Yeah.
bummed about that.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, and now I want to rewatch the interaction between
Yes.
Ian and Nina because I feel like I may read it a little differently now that you brought that to my attention. Because I think
Yeah,
for
yeah.
me it's like you're just so excited that she's back. Like for me, I'm just like, oh my God,
Yes.
she's back, and you can't end the
Yeah.
show without her. Like she had to be in it.
Yes. Yes. She had to be in it for sure. Yeah. We can all agree that the show went a little bit downhill after she left, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
She was the heart of the show. I mean, in my opinion, at least. So, um, I mean, I kept watching it and I kept loving it, but like she was such a huge part of it that it was weird without her a little bit.
It was, and like now, like that, like some stories have come out, and she's like explained like why. It almost makes it worse. I'm like,
Yeah.
pay this girl the money she deserves so that we can get the storyline that we deserve.
Yes. Yes. I love that. Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, when I read that, I mean, I love that she finally said it
Yeah.
because for the longest time we were like, why did she leave? So I appreciate that she came, like she told people for the book, and I support her choice, because it's not fair at all.
No.
Like she worked her ass off, and I mean, she's awesome. She's really great in all of the characters because it's not only one, it's like
It's like
four at some
literally
point.
it's four. Like she was literally playing four characters at one
Yeah,
point. And the contrast between Elena and Catherine is night and day. Like
it's
she
insane.
kills it. Kills it.
Yeah, it's crazy how she can do that. I mean, it's crazy how we can see it, like the audience knows the little things, and
Yeah.
to a point, even to a point where we can see when it's Catherine pretending to be Elena too,
Yes. Yes.
so that dynamic is crazy. She's very talented and she deserved better. Yeah, because they even mentioned in the book that she worked like pretty much double as everyone for a while now because of the
Yeah.
two characters. And I always wondered like how they filmed that. And she said that she basically had to do like both, like the same scene twice because like she did the Elena and then the same scene again doing as Catherine when they were both together. So I was like, wow, that's insane.
That's really difficult. Like when you really sit down and think about it, like as an artist, like she has to completely change her mindset and the way she's speaking and the way she's
Yeah,
carrying her body and completely rework the scene from two different angles. Like
yeah,
just the like the fact that like she felt, and I'm so happy she did, and she like came forward and like talked about her experience and like obviously like not making as much, like that's just such a disservice to her and to her
yeah,
talent.
yeah, that's true. And to us, because we lost her.
Yes, we lost her for two
Yeah.
seasons, right?
Yes.
It was was it two seasons? Am I saying that correctly?
Yes, yes, that's right. She left on the end of season 6.
Okay.
Yeah,
It was a long
yeah.
time. It felt like a long time.
It felt like a long time, yes.
I mean, but kudos to the cast. I do feel like the core cast like did really carry the show up into the
Yes,
end.
yes,
But
yes,
I
for
think
sure.
just some of the storylines were a little, they were odd.
Yeah.
And no hate or shade.
Yes.
I obviously love the show. I love the show.
Yes. But it felt like maybe they're like, it's too much, it's
Yeah,
too crazy at some point. Yes, I agree. Yeah, yeah. But we love them, so we keep watching.
we do. We do. And here I am years and years later as a very grown adult
Talking
woman
about
and
it.
I'm still watching it.
Yes.
So
Yes. Yes.
I love it. So let's change gears a little bit. I feel like we have definitely talked a lot about Vampire Diaries, which I definitely want to pick your brain
Yes.
about. But I want to get to know you a little bit more. So, in
Okay.
your other top three that you had on your Insta, I'm really glad that I don't know if you like did this on purpose, but I'm really happy you did. This gave me some content for today.
I
But you're
love that.
this is working out so well. I saw it and I was like, "Ooh, I'm gonna screenshot this. This is perfect." Her top three hobbies, which I actually wanted to talk to you about, was I've noticed you're a runner
Yes.
from your stories and hiking
Yes.
and skiing. So tell me a little bit about that and how that's different here in the States versus Brazil.
Yes, that's very different actually.
Yeah, I'm sure.
For instance, skiing, we don't have skiing there, so
That makes
I
sense.
got
Yeah.
into, yeah, it's a very tropical country, and even more so in my city. Like I lived right across from the beach. It's like super warm all the time. We don't have like seasons. It's always summer.
Oh my gosh.
So
That sounds
yeah,
amazing.
it's not as great as it sounds.
Really?
I mean, it's good, but it's too warm, way
Gotcha.
too warm, Like, for instance, I tried to be a runner, like when I lived in Brazil, but it was too hard because I had to wake up like at 3 a.m. to run at 4 a.m. because of the weather, because otherwise it's too sunny and you're dying of heat stroke, So,
Yeah. That sounds really unenjoyable. Yeah.
yeah, so there are good and bad parts. Like, I mean, if you like summer, if you like the beach, it's great most of the time, but it gets in the way of other things that you want to do too.
Yeah.
But yeah, I, about the sports, I feel like I've grown up loving to play all kinds of sports. Like, I've played volleyball, I've played soccer, I've played basketball, like everything. So I've always loved being active in some way. And running, I've always like loved the idea of pushing myself because I don't love running, but I love the way I feel afterwards, if
Okay.
that makes sense.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
I hate the feeling like when I'm running, I'm like, I don't like this.
You're like, I hate this. I wish I could be a runner. I really could. There's something about it. Like, I've tried it. It's not my thing. And I'm just like, this is really hard on my knees.
I respect that. Yes.
Like, I have
It's
sensitive
hard on
little
your knees.
ankles.
Yes. It hurts. Yes, that's true. But there's something about like I've always played like group sports, and there's something about like pushing yourself, and there's nothing that anyone can do for you. It's only about you, you know?
Yeah.
It's about your mindset. So you have to push through. So there's something about that, about challenging myself,
Yeah.
that it's what attracted me to running. And yeah, it's been great to like see the progression too. I'm actually running a half marathon in June. So, I mean, I hope so.
You'll kill
I'm
it.
training for it.
Congratulations. I will be cheering you on from my couch, girl.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Watch Vampire Diaries.
Exactly. And I'll be like, I'm thinking
Yes.
of you.
Yes.
Are you
Um,
are you doing like one of those apps where people can like virtually like watch you and like cheer you on?
I haven't really thought about it yet. I'm just trying to get through the training,
Yeah,
but
that's
I'm gonna
fair.
start thinking about it.
Yeah, that's fair.
That sounds fun, but like I've been struggling with this training a little bit because I've always been like a 5K runner,
Yeah.
you know, and the half marathon is 21K, so
Whew.
it's a huge jump.
Whew.
Yes, and I mean I've been training for it. I've been increasing my distance, and it's been working so far. So I'm hopeful, but it's not. It hasn't been easy at
Yeah.
all. Like it's gonna be a challenge for me.
It'll be
And actually, someone who inspires me, who's also in the world, is Claire Holt, Rebecca.
Oh, really?
Did you know she's a runner
No,
and
I
she's a
didn't.
badass? Yes, she's like almost a pro, I would say. Like she runs, she has done like 4 marathons, and she's like super fast. She's awesome. And we actually talked about it. We've met in person, and she's like helping me through it in a lot of ways, like with the motivation. But yeah, she's pretty cool with that. Yeah. Let's see how it goes.
You're
And with
gonna
the
do
hiking,
so great. And you've got Claire
oh,
in your corner. That's all you need.
thank you. Yes. I mean, she's got a quote that she tells herself. It's the most inspirational thing you will ever hear.
I'm ready.
You
I'm
ready?
so ready. Yes.
Don't be a little bitch. That's it.
I love that. That's perfect.
I swear to you. And now I swear to you, when I'm running, I can hear her telling me, "Don't be a little bitch."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Yes, I will not be a little bitch. I will finish this."
You
So
will
yeah.
do this. How can that not motivate you? Like, there's no way you could
Right?
hear that and not be motivated.
Exactly.
That's incredible. I love that.
Yeah.
That's my kind of
I'm gonna
inspirational quote.
see. Me too. It works for me.
Oh, that's so
Oh
awesome.
man.
So
Yeah.
skiing, how did you get into skiing?
It was mostly my husband. He wanted to
Okay.
try, and then he did, and he was great. He's awesome at it. I don't know why, because he's Brazilian too, you know.
Yeah.
So he hasn't like he has done it like when he was a kid and he traveled somewhere, but obviously skiing one time is not enough. So we got
Yeah.
here, it's all new, but he was crushing it, and then he was like, let's do it. And we have this thing that we like to do things together. Most of the things we do together, and we kind of like the same things. We like sports, and yeah, I tried and I liked it, and that was it. We
Yeah.
kept going. He's addicted to it, so I try to keep up.
Yeah.
I don't keep up, but I try.
Do you say to yourself, don't be a little bitch? Do this.
I have to. I do it. Because, I mean, I have this thing where I like to challenge myself, but I'm super scared too.
Yeah.
Especially with skiing. I'm really scared of hurting myself because it's so easy to hurt yourself on the mountains, you know?
Extremely. Yes,
Yeah.
extremely.
Yes. I would say that I've been progressing on my skiing skills. You know, I'm doing the blue runs. The blue ones are like intermediate level.
Okay.
So definitely I'm getting better,
That's
but I
awesome.
still get like really scared and I'm very slow. So my husband's like, woo, and then he waits on the bottle and he's like 10 minutes. How could you
Rude.
take that long?
Ah! Wow. What a guy.
Yes. Yes. People say like that's the like that's proof of love, you know. When a
Absolutely.
guy who's so good at skiing, he's like going on the easy runs with you and he's like standing there for 10 minutes waiting for you. So that's us.
I love that. What a love story. That's incredible.
Right? Yes.
All right.
Oh.
I feel like we've reached the part of the podcast where you can share your damn it moment with the listeners.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Are you ready? I'm ready.
I'm ready.
All right,
I'm
let's do
ready.
it.
I'm ready. It's the best that I can do. It was hard reaching the damn it moment, but I think I have one.
Okay. I'm sure it's perfect.
Okay.
Let's hear it.
It was actually, and I also wanted to be in the universe a little bit.
Okay.
So, yeah. It was actually the first time that I met Kat. I was telling you, we met at a convention in Brazil,
Yeah.
and I was 15. I was learning to speak English, you know, because I actually taught myself English. So there's that.
That's
Yeah.
incredible. That's huge that you taught yourself
Yeah.
English. How old
Thank
were
you,
you
thank
when you
you.
started teaching yourself?
Around 12, because I always felt like I wanted to be able to communicate with these artists that I loved. And I was
Yeah.
like, what's the point of meeting them if I'm not going to be able to understand them?
Yeah.
You know? So I was like, I have to learn this. And then I would watch, the way I taught myself was through music and
Okay.
TV shows. I would watch over and over again, you know, and with subtitles and then without it. And somehow it worked.
That's awesome. I mean, that's huge that you
Yeah.
were able to teach yourself, and especially in that way too. But it makes sense because sometimes with like different languages, there's barriers, and you're trying to read like emotions and different things. So,
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
you're doing a great job right now. You're so worried, and you're doing so good.
Thank you. Thank you. I truly appreciate it.
Yeah.
But yeah, back to the moment. Yes, I was learning English, so at that time I didn't feel confident at all with my English. And it was the first time that I was meeting like artists or like someone from a show or whatever. And then I was like, when I was going towards it's like an autograph table. She's sitting down and you go with your thing and she autographs it. And I was really worried that she wouldn't understand my name for some reason. I thought Bruna is a really Brazilian name and she's not going to understand it. I
Yeah.
had this thought in my head for some reason. And because they ask you your name to write down, like on when they're writing your autograph.
Right. Right.
So I was really worried about that, and I got in my head with that, and I was nervous. So when I walked, so I was like, okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna spell my name to her. So that's gonna work. You know,
Yeah.
that's my way around it.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so I walk up to her and she's like, "Hi, nice to meet you. What's your name?" And I don't say my name. I just start spelling it for some.
Stop.
I didn't even try, you know. I didn't even say it's Bruna and then spell it. I was
Yeah.
like B.
Was she just like, okay?
No, that's not the worst part. The worst part
No,
is
it's
that
not the worst part.
I got nervous and I didn't spell it right.
No.
I swear to you. And
No.
she's like, she has this face like, what is it? I remember it so clearly. She's like, "What is it? Is it on your tag? Because we had a credential thing, and it
Oh.
was on my tag, so I could have just shown it to her."
But you're like, no, I'm gonna spell it out.
Yeah, and wrong.
Stop.
No, and it gets worse. And then the person next to her who's sitting down, like from the organization, the person, I don't know if she reads it or if she realizes what I'm trying to say. And she just goes like, "It's Bruna." And Kat goes, "Oh, Bruna." Like it's nothing. Like, okay, and writes down like it was the easiest name in the world.
That's, oh my God. My face, I'm like hot, like just thinking about it. Like, oh my God. Because like, I'm sure you were
Yes,
so excited to meet her. And now you're just like,
girl,
BR
it was.
something.
Yes, that's
And they're
exactly
like,
what
oh, it's
happened.
Bruna. It's Bruna.
Yes. Yeah. And she's like we were talking about her. She's like the kindest person you will ever meet. So she's trying her best to make me feel better about the entire thing.
Yeah.
She's not like making it worse. She's
Yeah.
super patient. She's like warm. She's like, you're good, take your time. But I got in my head, it was my fault. It wasn't on her.
Yeah.
So I kept making it worse, and she kept like, you're
Yeah.
good.
She's like trying to bring it back in. She's like, okay,
Yes, yes. She was very, very sweet about it. And it was very funny. We left it off too after. And she actually gave me like the best autograph ever. I had like a jacket, and I gave her my jacket to autograph, and she like drew a number one, like a sports team. She drew on it and wrote it like below it, "You are my number one. I believe in you." But like a super autograph. She was very kind to me. Yes.
oh, that's so
So
sweet.
yeah, that's who she is. Yeah. So I didn't walk away feeling bad because of
Yeah.
her. She made me feel better, but that's a tough one. I still remember it so clearly. I was like, I walked away happy because of the rest of the interaction,
Yeah.
but I kept thinking, why the hell did I do that?
I I feel like, you guys could probably laugh about it now, like the first
Yeah,
interaction, like it's funny now, but like I feel like that's like a moment where like you wake up in the middle of the night in a cold sweat and you're like, why
yes,
did I do that?
yes. That's exactly right. Yes. Like to this day, it's been 11 years. We've been through so much. We've worked together. We like so, and I still think about that moment.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
probably made a lasting impression to her. But the fact that she was so sweet too, like she was so sweet about it, like, because you don't know how that interaction could have gone, especially when like somebody is meeting like so
Yeah.
many people at once. They might be like, oh,
Yeah.
like, what's going on with her?
Yeah. Yes. And it happens. They sometimes the actor or whatever, they're not like as patient, and
Yeah.
maybe the organization too, like they're like trying to move things, so they're like, give me the tag, let me see it. They could have been that way, so
Yeah.
it could have been worse, but I was lucky because it was Kat and she's the best, and the person who was organizing it was chill too, so yeah.
What I'll say is like it's nice that like at these events, and especially I'm sure at Home Sweet Salvatore, like when they do these like events, which I really want to attend one soon. Um,
You have to.
I definitely need to. I love that they do take the time, and like it just seems like from what I've seen online, there's a lot of interaction, and from the story you've told me with Kat, like everyone is very just like respectful of everybody's time, is very excited to meet the fan base, like takes the time with them, and it is very gracious versus like I've definitely been to events before where I have not felt that way, and like you're kind of just like pushed through and you're not really getting that like interaction. So it's nice
Yes.
that that happens.
Yes, yes. I think that's something special about the Vampire Diaries cast. Like, I have no complaints about anyone that I've met from the cast, you know?
Yeah.
And I've seen people complain about people from other shows and whatever, like they didn't care. Sorry,
No, you're okay.
that they didn't care, or they like it felt like they were just there for the money, like they were like cold or not approachable, you know? And I feel like
Yeah.
everyone from the cast, from the Vampire Diaries cast and the originals too, they're like super down to earth. They're like open. They want to know you. They want to take the time to be kind and caring. So I really appreciate that from this cast. And talking about Home Sweet Salvatore, it's like really, really special because you're like in a small setting.
Yeah.
So it's a small group, or it's like two people in some activities. So it's like really, really personal time. And that makes a difference if you're a fan, right? That because you want to connect, and in that way you actually get to. So yeah, definitely check out sometime.
I need to check it out. And I also need to have vampire pancakes. Both of those things need to
Oh,
happen for me
yes.
very soon.
You have to. You
I,
have
I have to
to.
do it. Do you have any events that are coming up that you'd like to shout out? And would you like to shout out your handles so that everybody can follow you?
Oh, yeah. Okay. So I have two personal handles.
Okay.
The Bruna Diaries is the first one. It's my main one, and it's from this universe that we've been talking about.
Yes.
And I actually have another one that I'm trying to build, so it's
Okay.
very new, but it's Bruna on the Move, and it's about like outdoors, hiking, skiing, running, all of that. So yeah, and then we have Home Sweet Salvatore, which is the one that I'm the social media manager, and we have an event coming in May.
Okay.
But I think it's before we release this, because we're gonna release this
Your birthday week,
May.
right?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Happy
But the
early birthday.
event. Thank you, thank you. I love that date, by the way.
Oh, I'm glad it worked
Uh,
out really well. I'm glad that like,
yes,
because when you said about it, I'm like, okay, this is absolutely perfect. There was no planning on my
it's
part. I
perfect.
had no idea.
It's yes, it's very exciting. Something new happening on my birthday week. I love it.
Yeah.
But the event is before that, so I don't think I should shout out the event.
That's
So
okay. We
never
don't want to
mind.
make anyone jealous. You know, we don't want to make anyone sad
Yes,
that they missed the event.
yes, yes.
But
But thank you for the opportunity.
of course, thank you so much for being on. I'm sure there will be other events coming up in the near future. I look forward to
Yes, hope
attending
so.
one. Maybe we'll meet in person soon.
Yes,
But I really appreciate you being a guest and thank you
thank
for
you.
allowing me to be your first podcast.
Yes, this is so cool. I really enjoy talking to you. You're super cool.
Thank you.
I really hope that we get to meet in person eventually, even if you come to an event or not. But whatever it is, it's gonna be really cool if it happens. And I appreciate
Absolutely.
being here.
I am
Really
s-
love talking to you.
I'm so happy that we were able to meet and talk and I appreciate you saying yes to this opportunity. And hey girl, if
Yes,
you ever come to LA, you let me know.
I will. And if you come to Seattle, let me know too.
Okay, perfect. All
Okay.
right, thank you so
Thank
much
you.
and thank you friends of the podcast and we will see you next week.